Ramble.
Thank you to BetterHelp for sponsoring today's episode.
Hello, listeners. I hope you're feeling groovy because it is another episode of the TryPod. You've got Zach, Ned, Keith, and Miles.
Hi.
Here to tickle your fancy and delight your brain with wonderful stories and theories of what's funny.
Theories.
Keith, roll
That's right.
that beautiful bean footage.
Well, one of the things that I think is funny is a talking sandwich.
Talking sandwich is fun. I wouldn't say that's a theory. That's more of just an example.
I
But,
don't know. Is it a theory?
well, you could formulate it as a theory.
I theorize that a talking sandwich is funny. Discuss.
Let's test it.
Well, let's not. Let's actually move on directly into Miles's. Miles was like, I have something fun for today.
That's right.
And I want to know what he thinks
So
that is.
no
There's-
foreplay, just right into my
Well, there's a box. He's got a box.
I don't believe in foreplay.
on the table.
Now, I don't believe in foreplay. Is such a funny thing to say. Okay. So I'm going to ask you guys to unpackage your curiosities today.
Ooh. Wow.
Okay.
What does that mean?
I want you to use your imaginations, and I want you to tell me
What's in the box?
what's in the box.
A dead cat.
What's
Now-
in the box?
What's in the box? Now, I am going to.
Oh yeah.
I'm
we go.
placing the box here. The box is right over here. It's about the size of a bread box for an audio listener.
So
Is
you're
it
not going
bread?
to tell us.
I'm not going to tell you what's in the box.
Is it bread?
I want you to guess
Until the very end?
what. If you don't guess it, I may not tell you.
This
Well,
is classic
this is an idea.
J.J. Abrams mystery
This
box.
is a classic mystery box. Now, I have stolen this idea from the Chris Gathered show. They did
I
it.
was thinking that.
Right, I've stolen this idea. Much like all of our podcast ideas, they're directly stolen from other more competent creators.
Yeah.
Now,
Right.
So,
Can I feel the box?
I
lift it?
Maybe, but I'm not going to let you do that yet.
Could
I
you
think.
tell me how much it weighs?
I'll
I think
say
you're asking too many
you're asking
questions.
too many questions about what's
It's not
in the
21
box.
questions. It's imagination.
It's what
exploration.
could be in the box, and I'll slowly kind of like a wind blow you in the right direction. And I don't want to give you too many clues while
Now
I
this-
blow you.
this
Miles,
box.
it could be a tiny bunny.
Now that's not out of the realm of possibility.
I hope
Yeah.
that there's nothing alive in there.
I'll go ahead and say that there's nothing that is in danger being in the box.
Oh, well, until we open it, we don't know whether it's dead or alive.
Oh.
Good point. Schrodinger's
Yeah.
bunny.
I think
Schrodinger's
something
bunny.
that isn't in danger in a box is a bug, like a worm or
And-
something like that.
What's better than a worm? 1,000 worms.
Sea
Miles
monkeys.
wants us to set it all up for his composting advice segment.
That's right.
Wow.
It's just a box of dirt. No, but I will say a worm is sort of in the realm of possibility of what this.
You also
know.
said that about bunny, you fuck.
Yeah,
Well, bunnies and worms, not so different.
We're getting
Really?
closer. So I want to just explain the box for people
Yeah.
listening at home. It is, I would say, a box a respectable package. You'd get it in the mail, but you wouldn't be like, "Holy cow!" You know, if this were under your Christmas tree, you'd be like, "That's a good looking present," but not, not the big one that you start with.
Is
It's like a 8 by 10 by 10.
That's right.
Sure, you could go with numbers.
You can go with numbers.
I mean, I think like Christmas box is a little more people can visualize it, but if you want to go,
Yeah, but it ain't shiny.
it's
It
cardboard.
is brown. Just came out of the mail. We got a tan strip of
Is a worm a
packing
mammal?
tape.
worm.
A worm is a bug.
But it's not really it's much more juicy than a bug.
Yeah, it's because a bug is.
What is a worm? Do they lay eggs?
Worms are obviously reptiles.
an
Are they?
invertebrate?
What are they? I know they're
Is
invertebrates.
it invertebrate a category?
I don't know.
I don't
You're
think
the
that's...
science guy over here.
Are we dumb?
What's a worm?
Wait. Mammals, reptiles,
Bugs,
Amphibians,
birds,
bugs, birds,
worm,
insects,
bears.
Is it? I know it's an.
mollusks. That's the fifth one.
Oh,
It's
is it? Maybe it's a mollusk.
Maybe it's a
You
mollusk.
think a worm is a mollusk, not a bug?
Wow, it doesn't.
I don't. It doesn't seem like a bug to me.
It's not a bug. It's too fleshy.
Is a well? Yeah, it doesn't have an exoskeleton.
It's sort of more similar to an amoeba than it is a mammal.
That's
Is
wrong.
a worm a mollusk?
I thought I'd say it.
That's incorrect.
It's not right.
Amoeba is a single cell.
Oh,
It's an annelid.
most mollusks have shells.
No, I guess the next question I'll ask is, what do you want to be in
on.
the box?
I'm still trying to figure out what a worm is.
It's an annelid, but I don't know what an annelid is.
An annelid?
Yeah, because can't worms eat with their butt if they need to?
You can't eat with your butt?
Not if I need to. I
if you
can't.
needed to.
Only if I don't need to can I eat with my butt.
It's not required.
I know that some worms, like you cut them in half, they just become 2 worms.
That's most of worms.
Which is fucking crazy.
That's why I said the amoeba thing.
Like where the brain is.
Yeah. Where the brain is.
And then if you cut those 2 worms into, are they then 4 worms? Or does it only work once?
No, that's interesting. Can you split a worm infinite times?
How many times can you split a worm and it's still a worm? And not just diced up worm.
Yeah. And also how small, like if you cut off a tiny chunk of worm, I think it stops being a worm.
Yeah, you're probably right.
So what we have right now is Ned and Zach on their phones silently reading.
There's also something called a Cnidaria, which is...
Sounds like a Pokemon. Cnidaria?
I think it's a...
Legendary cat.
I think worms are aliens.
There's actually some pretty strong evidence to suggest that octopuses are alien.
I love that
Strong
theory.
evidence.
Yeah. I love that theory.
Because of the way that
they don't match our...
Mammals,
our
fish,
evolutionary-
birds, reptiles, and amphibians. Fish is what we forgot, not mollusks.
Are worms fish?
Are worms fish?
Worms are not.
Are worms fish? But why do fish like them so much?
Oh.
Fish eat fish, and fish also eat worms.
Yeah.
Fish are friend, not
Food.
food.
That's right. Worms
I
are
think
friends.
it's invertebrates.
Yeah,
I
but
said that.
I thought I know that, but like,
Well, you were
there's gotta
right.
be more.
We should have just ended the Googling
There's
right
gotta
then and
be
there.
I'm a
more
smart guy.
than just invertebrates. Because
Well,
like
it's a-
a worm
it's-
is nothing like a jellyfish.
It's an annelid invertebrate.
I've got a lot
So
of,
supersection invertebrate, subsection annelid,
Subsection worm.
And what's a jellyfish?
genus.
Is it a jellyfish in the
A
box?
jellyfish
I
is a
think
worm.
it's an invertebrate.
There's no jellyfish in the box. I'll say there's nothing alive or bug.
Yeah, what were we talking about? Oh, the box.
Yeah, what's in the
so
box?
it's not worms.
No, it's not worms. And it's
Also, Miles, you're giving us too many qualifiers when you tell us what it is.
I can tell you what
You
is-
can't handle the truth.
I'll say some things that are not what it is.
Is it a backwards Yankees cap?
No.
Is it a forwards Yankees cap?
And an upside
How do we know
down
whether
Yankees
it's backwards
cap.
or forwards? Because it's in a box.
It's not.
Is it a baseball?
It's not a baseball.
Is it a softball?
Is it a sporting?
So I assume that the point was not to just rattle off guesses for an hour, but to have guesses lead into stories.
This is to no. This is an imagination. This is. I want you to say, what do you want to be in the box? If the box, the box is an idea. Anything can be inside the box.
a really big worm. Like the biggest worm man has
What about
ever
a
seen.
giant gummy worm.
Wow.
I think I'm getting hungry.
I have a giant gummy worm in
my
house.
first guess of tiny bunny was pretty accurate as to what I want to be in the box.
You would like a tiny bunny to be in the box?
Yeah, obviously I don't want to stay in there for very long. I want you to just be like, "You're right, Ned," and then you open up and I get to play with tiny bunny for the rest of the show.
I think inside the box we have a glimpse into the man
Wow,
who is Miles Bonsignore.
it's just a photo of you.
Yeah,
And now you would look at what's in the box,
Yeah.
and to the untrained eye, you would say, "Why? That's just a tattered stuffed animal,
Oh,
raggy, been patched up,
Yeah.
sewn with love, with a mismatched cloth, hiding the ripped seam in its backside,
Yeah.
an eye falling off, its ear has a little nibble out of it."
full of worms.
Perhaps someone who chewed on it when they were insecure in kindergarten,
wow.
held and loved and dragged through the dirt. But what that bunny represents is a childhood lost. Miles,
Yeah.
trying to pine for the life that he would have had he not seen his horse struck by lightning
That's true.
and horrifyingly fried in front of him.
And then the stuffed animal melts away, and you realize it's a mirror.
I was thinking mirror.
A mirror.
You're just
Ooh,
I
looking
think
at
a mirror would be a
yourself,
good one
mirror would be good.
because then you're in the box.
and you're
Then it's everything. It is all of us. It is a reflection
the
of our
stuffed
psyche.
There
animal
was a
is
cute
me.
TikTok. Oh, it was so cute. Where this teacher said, I told the students, I put a photo of my favorite student in the box. And they all walk up and they look inside the box and you see them all smiling and giggling. And then it turns out there's a mirror.
No,
So they're
that's
just looking at
cute.
themselves.
Cute.
Yeah, is that what you did, Miles? You did some fucking mirror bullshit like that?
No, but
it's some fucking cute. We're gonna open the box and it's a mirror and we just adorable. And it's
You're
like
fucking
there's camera
cute.
there.
Is it
there's camera
plutonium?
there.
That's cute. It is plutonium. It's not plutonium, but I do like the mirror idea, and I think that would be clever. Box. And I'm seeing that the box now for you it's a reflection of my psyche and yourself, and I like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, it already is because we're trying to guess your mind.
That's true.
What would you do if someone came in right now,
Yeah.
stole the box?
Oh, I'd be annoyed.
Would we chase them?
How much?
Yeah.
And then they said you can have the box back if you pay, and then you have to come up with a number.
No, I don't want to know how much it's worth.
No, I'm not gonna say how much it's worth, but I would be upset. I'd be like annoyed. I'd be like, come on, like that.
Is it your car keys?
No.
Is it a Mazda?
It's a monster. It's an entire car.
Wow.
Is it something that you love?
Yes. Yeah, it is something I
Is it
love.
me?
It's a picture
Is
of
Zach
Zach
in there?
It is something I love.
What does Miles love?
Yeah.
Bath time? Mm-hmm. Bath bombs?
Bath salts.
Bath salts?
Yeah,
He did have
drugs.
that crazy summer in Florida.
Crystal meth or otherwise? Yeah.
Melf.
What was the verdict on that? Bath salts that made people.
They're great. They're awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. The verdict.
Wasn't it like
they're coming back, by the way. They're in this summer.
Wasn't it like this made a person eat a person?
Yeah,
and then
it was all in
sort of
Florida.
confusing.
And there was something called crocodile, which I think was like gasoline and I don't know. It's something fucking crazy.
Bath salts.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Bath salts make you eat people.
No, it was like a type. It was a type of meth called bath salts or something.
Weren't actual bath salts.
I was gonna say. Seems like it's maybe not something you should put in your bath. Then.
Yeah.
I like bath salts.
I love about Epsom.
Epsom.
I mean, that's
I don't know what it does to my skin, but
Ned, a
it's
Florida man,
smooth.
loves bath salts. We have it on the record.
You heard it here first.
that's
I
damn
do
right.
love Epsom salt. Is it Epsom salt?
No, it is not Epsom salt.
Is it magnesium flakes?
No, but I believe that Epsom salt and magnesium flakes are the same fucking
How dare you?
thing. Am I wrong about that? But
You're so out of line right now. I can't even believe what you just said is so deeply offensive.
Doesn't magnesium...
Magnesium flakes could be pure metal. It's gonna react.
Yeah, doesn't
violently.
magnesium burn really bright? Like it's super... Is that the one that's like really bright?
Yeah.
Like really bright. Like
Yeah.
you can't look at it.
Can't
Yeah.
believe you just said that.
I mean, it's no sodium, but yeah.
Right. But it's still really bright.
Yeah.
Do you ever feel like a
plastic bag
floating in the wind? Like a plastic bag. Do you ever feel
Yeah.
like a
What's this have to do with
So I did
magnesium?
karaoke this weekend, and you know, guys, it's growing on me.
It's fun.
Who'd you go
It's
with?
fun.
We
we
did
just
it.
did a home karaoke, which
Oh,
is
that's right. Yeah,
a
you
little
used like a
more
silent disco
approachable.
thing,
I don't know
right?
if
The silent
there-
disco is the bomb.
Silent disco is awesome.
Calms.
Are there people
Separate
out there
events.
that are a little that maybe you're listening who are like, I'm a little uncomfortable about karaoke. I don't want to get up on stage.
Same. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
You know, so try out home karaoke. You know, dip your toes in, get a couple songs you like,
And be
upgrade
wasted.
to the big leagues.
Be a little bit.
I mean, I always feel like karaoke's way more fun if you go to the because you need to get the crowd.
Yes,
but that's
yes.
because
Get
I'm
the
a
crowd.
I'm a ham hog. And
Yeah.
I want that attention.
want attention.
But I
Yeah.
think that it's a good training ground when you do it at home karaoke
Yeah.
with a big group of friends.
Yeah.
And it's a good training ground and it still has the energy if you have enough people.
Right.
Because every song you want to karaoke is on the YouTube.
I think I need to practice in my bedroom more because I am a ham hog, but I kind of got to be like ready for it. Oftentimes when I'm just chilling, hanging
Yeah.
out, I'm like, I've been a ham hog on this podcast all week. I want to just
Right.
keep a low profile.
So I guess you you do home karaoke and then you level up.
Here's
to
the key
fucking
for people
bar
if you're not
situation.
comfortable with karaoke. First, find something in your vocal range. That's the number one mistake people make is that you're singing something and then you get to the chorus and you go, since you've been gone, and you're like, oh, fuck, I can't hit that note
Yeah,
right. It's like I'm
right.
straining my voice. You're setting yourself up for failure.
Right.
Number two,
Yep.
get something that's going to get the people going. Getting the crowd to sing with you, that's half the
That's a
baddie.
cheat sheet right
That's
there.
a cheat sheet. Now you basically, you don't even have to do the chorus. You could just fucking wiggle and they'll sing it for you.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Number three,
Yeah.
this is optional, but this is the Cornfeld special.
Corn.
Bring them on a journey.
Oh,
Start somewhere and somewhere
Start
else.
low.
wow.
That's right.
3 chords of the way
Build.
through the song.
Don't bust
Up
your nut
an
on the first
octave.
chorus.
Don't bust that nut.
Do
Now,
some
what do you
harmony
do-
singing.
For like the repeat karaoke where I've seen y'all sing the same goddamn songs over and over.
Oh, well, I agree. I don't do those songs anymore. I retire them.
You mean songs you've seen like prior, just like What's a
So
classic?
you like put the number up in the ballpark.
I've fully retired many songs.
What,
I don't
what is
do
one
them.
of them? Yeah.
I don't do I Try Anymore
Yeah.
by Macy Gray. I mean, I have my whole list. Like, I seldom do Beautiful by Christina Aguilera anymore. I don't do Hero by Enrique. These are my old standards.
Wow.
I
Really?
force myself to find new
You're
ones.
growing up.
I know the audience has seen it.
He knows me. He knows me.
I try to find new ones, but some people request old
Oldies, yeah.
And when Eugene
They'll,
is
like, put on
also
Toxic,
drunk,
okay,
he
I'll do it.
specifically wants to hear the same. He wants to recreate
oldies.
the moments.
Yeah.
You want to relive life through the old karaoke
Yeah,
experience.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's trying to regain that glory,
Yeah.
that feeling, when we were young and alive.
And that feeling when when you're alive, the mystery, the sense of mystery exists. And so I'm going to ask you again, what's in the box?
What's in the
Is
box?
it a box of?
Is it another box? Smaller
Is it a
box.
box?
No. It's not another box.
Is it? Oh, I know what's in there.
What's that?
Air. There is air in there. There's other stuff in there too, but there's air.
Now a word from our sponsor, BetterHelp. To me, burnout means I'm not really enjoying the same activities as much as I used to. Burnout is something that a lot of us experience and we may not even know it. It can come from work or any of the roles we play in our lives. BetterHelp Online Therapy wants to remind you to prioritize yourself. Talking with someone can help you figure out what's causing stress in your life. I love BetterHelp. I checked it out because I was having trouble finding a therapist. Got matched with a therapist within 48 hours, and now I do weekly video sessions with them. BetterHelp is customized online therapy that offers video, phone, and even live chat sessions with your therapist, so you don't have to see anyone on camera if you don't want to. It's much more affordable than in-person therapy, and you can be matched with a therapist in under 48 hours. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/tripod. That's betterhelp.com/tripod.
Keith is licking his top lip. It's really...
Is it the wig?
What wig?
The wig that Keith made a hair face mask from yesterday?
No.
Oh yeah, there was a spare wig floating
What
around
was
the
that? You
office.
guys made wigs and
Don't-
jelly
It
masks?
was so weird.
Prove it.
A weird
Don't
You're
face
ask.
gonna tell me there's
mask.
not a wig in there? Prove it.
Weird face mask
That's
video.
That's a good technique, but
Prove
no.
it right now.
No,
I
there's
bet you won't, you coward. You coward. You won't show us what's in the box because you're scared.
Yeah, that's right.
Coward. This guy's a scumbag.
This guy's a fucking scumbag. Excuse you calling me a scumbag on the show.
You know, of all the people we call a scumbag in this in that episode, you didn't have to title it Zach Cornfield. It's a scumbag.
I thought that, you know why I did that? I thought it would get the most clicks.
Wait, were you right?
Because people don't think you
How
are.
did it do?
No, it didn't. No, it did go. It did fine. It
the
did.
worst release in the last month.
No,
What if
no,
we
it's
change the
actually
title
too
now
well.
to Keith is a scumbag?
People will be like, wait, this episode was
Duet.
called something else.
I liked your rendition of "Satisfied" from Hamilton, Zach.
That was Eugene, for whatever reason, was like,
Yeah.
because actually I was trying to not sing karaoke
Oh.
because the desert air.
Because your throat's so dry.
You just
Yeah.
wanted to watch.
I was afraid because last time Maggie came back from Palm Springs, she didn't sing, but she came back talking like this. So I was
Right,
like,
as
I
you
don't want to
There was
sing.
a whole windstorm and a half. There
Yeah.
was.
My throat is still dry from this weekend.
So
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not putting songs in. I'm good. I did one song and I went way too. I couldn't restrain
Right.
myself. But then Eugene goes like, when's the last time you did a song? We should do that. And I'm like, okay, I guess we're doing a duet. And he assigned me the rap in Satisfied but from Hamilton, which is
Oh,
like
wow.
a hard
That's a
thing.
really
to
hard
be like,
song.
Zach, go ahead. You got this.
Yeah, we were doing a lot of assigning people songs
Yeah.
that maybe they weren't ready for, which
That's
is
fun.
actually a
No.
fun way to do it.
Oh, well.
I was just kind of fun.
That was Becky's birthday wish.
yeah.
Yeah.
She assigned us songs she wanted us
Oh, that's
to sing.
cute. I
Yeah.
like that as a
But they were
birthday
kind
wish.
of mostly trolls. They
Yeah,
were
most
like,
of them
I
were-
want to watch you humiliate
here's a
yourself.
song I don't think you like.
Yeah. It's a fun
At
way
times,
to do it.
yeah.
That is fun.
I mix it
actually.
up.
I like it.
A little
Yeah.
mix,
Mix it up.
mix
It's
around.
peachy, baby. It's peachy.
What we also did, so we referenced it before, was a silent disco. This was it your idea or Becky's idea?
It's my idea.
Yeah, it's fucking sick. So we had a 3-channel. If you've never been to a silent
So
disco,
fun.
everyone has headphones. They have 3 channels and they light up green, blue, red, depending on what channel you're on.
3 channels, 3 playlists.
Typically, you'd have actually 2 DJs
Right.
and a playlist, and the humor is that sometimes the random playlist playlist actually has the best bop right
Yeah.
now, which is really fun.
Oh, that's very fun.
Little robot DJ.
But I asked Zach to make a dance playlist. I asked my brother Brian to make a dance playlist. And I asked them not only because they have good taste in music, but they like making playlists. They,
Yeah, right.
They
Made me
both
so happy.
would get joy out of the creation of that.
Of course.
And then I asked Becky to make a playlist.
Yeah.
And then we also, you may have seen on our Instagrams, Keith and I brought all of our goofy lights, all of our
All of them.
party
I did
lights,
see that.
lasers.
Rad, yeah.
And so as the sun was setting, we like looked around the backyard in the house, and I just started setting up lights of where I thought it would
might look
cool.
good.
Yeah.
And then as the sun set, it was like,
they look
oh
great.
yeah,
That's
we
really
fucking
good.
nailed it. And so I have this incredible memory. The silent disco starts, and it's just me and Nick, our producer, and we're the first two in the silent disco, and we're dancing to "Staying Alive" by the Bee Gees. And the sun is setting, and he's like in the bushes in the backyard.
Oh, yeah.
And it was just like twilight, and I can see the little sparkling lights starting to come up. It was
Little
great.
twinkles.
And it's
Yeah.
also sort of like a living, breathing meme experiment about how like different earworms spread. By that I mean like you might start with only 2 people listening to the blue song.
Right.
Right.
Say
And then
it's
people are like, they're
Ariana.
having fun.
And then they're like,
Gotta check
hey,
out this blue
what's
song.
going on over there? They got a funny energy. I'm going to switch my headset to blue. Now there's 3 people.
Yeah.
Then suddenly there's 4, there's 5. 5 becomes a crowd.
It
It's a
spreads.
dance circle. Now it's a train. And now everyone's dancing to blue. But then one person discovers, hey, red's
on
got
red?
something good.
Yeah.
It's a great bonding as well because like, you know, you see like, all right, Keith and Ed are dancing that, but me and Rachel, we're on this red train right now. And
That's
like,
right.
so you kind of like mosey over and you dance with that person.
I also
and,
think
Yeah,
in the world where you go to a silent disco and this is happening, it's really a great way to have like friends for the night on the dance floor.
Oh, totally.
Because you'll see someone else and they're like, there's only one other person listening to Red and you're listening to Red. So you're going to be like, we're both listening
You're
to
my
Red.
man, yeah.
You're crushing it. We don't even have to talk.
Nope.
But
Right.
we're friends now.
Yeah, that is true.
There was a funny moment where it was 90, like half of the group with red, half the group with green, and then just Nick in the center jamming out to blue by himself.
That's really funny.
It was pretty great.
Blues a podcast.
We did this, by the way, because Palm Springs has a noise ordinance.
Oh,
so
really?
at night, like you can't, like you will get in trouble
Yeah.
and like a $1,200 fine or something.
Yeah, you
crazy.
can't play music. And also like, it also endangers the people who are renting the house. Like they can get a fine from the city additionally that like
interesting.
affects their potential to rent the house.
Wow.
Like it's a very strict noise ordinance.
Oh, you
So-
mean the homeowners?
Yeah.
Oh.
The homeowners can get slapped with a strike.
Yeah.
And like if you like it's more than just the
It's a big
tenants.
deal.
It's a big deal.
Right.
So this is the ultimate cheat code. You
Yeah,
get to
you-
party and
And also because it was super windy, it just felt like you were in a music video.
Yeah.
All these
that's
lights
rad,
everywhere,
yeah.
you're jamming out. It's also a perfect mix of sound, right? Because it's headphones. So it sounds incredible.
it sounded awesome.
The wind is whipping around your body. You're just fucking dancing your heart out. And then you take a break, you take your headphones off, and it's hilarious. Because there's no sound other than every so often someone will say like the hook of the song, like, since you've been gone. Yeah. And I just, like, well, yeah. You're kind of whispering.
I do
Yeah.
love that moment when you take off the headphones.
Yeah,
and
it's
everyone's
a dream.
ridiculous.
And
looking.
there's a sense like you could always chart your own path. You know, if you're at a normal party or a
Right.
dance, there's like, it's just that song is that song. And if you don't really like it,
Yeah.
maybe it's you go have a snack or something. But this, you could always have two other options where you're like, I'm not into this song. I'm going to go listen to this
You
one.
feel like you're in control
right
of your
now,
destiny.
Blue is kind of a chill ballad, and I'm just going to walk by myself.
yeah. Walking
Wander.
you
into
kind of
the
give
desert.
yourself your
Into the
own,
pool.
own breaks.
Into the pool.
I had the added level of satisfaction of having made one of the playlists. Whenever I got to like see the people turn to my
Yeah.
color, I was like, "Oh yeah, baby, let's
Wait,
go."
which color was yours?
I was green.
You really pimped
Nice.
it.
That was a
You're
pretty
like,
strong playlist.
I'm not gonna brag, but I would say that I had the most takeovers of the night. You know, I had
had a lot.
the flushes when it's just like everybody's partying on green right now.
Although
It
I
was
think
a good
I
time.
enjoyed the green the most when other people weren't on it because it was too bizarre a song. But I was
Yeah.
like, this song's awesome. But
Yeah.
no, like it's just my brother Brian and I on this
Yeah,
song
I put
right
in
now.
someone like it was a mix of big crowd pleasers that
Right.
would surprise you. Like we danced to 9 to 5 by Dolly Parton. You're like, didn't
So
expect
fun.
that to be on the,
Oh,
the
yeah.
party
Fun.
playlist.
That was about right when I arrived.
Yeah, it
And
was.
then some just like vibey fucking dance songs. You're like, I don't know what this is, but it's grooving.
Yeah, that is really nice.
Felt
What's
good.
that song that I was saying that I liked?
Oh, you loved Bad Bunny. Oh, no. You loved Pepas by Faruko.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a jam.
Yeah.
Maggie's favorite
Anyway,
song
really
right
recommend
now.
it. And there are lots of companies, and you can rent them for not that much, and they ship them to you, and you just ship them right back.
Is it silent
Oh, yeah.
disco headphones in the box?
It is not.
Damn.
But
That would have been, if
damn.
we had been talking about this whole time.
that'd be really good. I have been dropping subtle hints.
Really, because I haven't been listening to you at all.
I
know.
haven't
Yeah.
gotten
I
any.
typically
hints.
don't listen
Only a
to
couple.
you.
I mean, they're subtle. I can, I'll spice it up a little bit. I will.
Is it a cup of
Is it a
noodle?
snack?
It's not a snack.
Can I-
well, actually,
Could I eat it?
that it's a snack. It might be a snack
So it is
to
a
someone.
mirror. So it is a mirror then.
Is it a raw egg?
It's an ass.
Is it a raw egg?
Is
not-
it
is not an ass.
like okay, not fertilizer, but the stuff that you put on a plant to make it grow good?
Plant food.
I think that's fertilizer.
No,
this
but it's
is
like
thing.
like flower food.
They look like
like
specks of white.
Fertilizer?
Little by another name, perhaps fertilizer to the untrained
fertilizer
eye.
by another name. Yeah.
Is it that?
We're about almost 30 minutes into the episode, so I actually am going to let Zach
Drop a bomb.
hold the box.
Oh.
Shake the fuck out of it.
I'm gonna
You just
shake
gotta
it
break
so-
whatever's in there.
Okay.
What if there's
So,
nothing in the
It's
box?
not taped. It's
It is light and it
very
just rolled. You ready?
Oh, is it a can
Wait.
of Red Bull?
All right. Shh.
Oh.
It's
It
small.
looks very small.
It's a snack to someone.
It
The
could
fuck
be a
does that
snack.
mean?
It could be a
could
snack.
be a
Okay.
snack to someone.
Okay, on 3, you guys bum rush Miles and hold him down. I'll rip the box
That's the
open.
game.
Okay, I've done too much.
All right, you've had your fun.
It's light.
Does
I'm gonna
it
tell
feel
you
like-
that it barely feels like there's anything in here at all.
Huh. Does it feel like a sphere? Is it rolling smoothly?
It sounds like a wand.
Kind of
Rolling a little
wobbly.
haphazardly. In my mind, it's like yay big. It's like the size of like something that you would get in like for 50 cents, like you in a vending machine, like you know, the clink, 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 dunk, dunk, dunk.
Is it made
Ring-
of wood?
ring pop.
I don't believe it to be made of wood.
Don't believe. Is it like a little figurine?
Yes.
So it must be made of plastic.
And it is a snack to some.
It could be a snack to someone.
is it?
Okay, are you saying snack in like it's like, oh, he is snack.
No,
He's
no,
fine.
I'm not. It could be. I wouldn't like
Is it
base your whole.
edible?
No,
But it's a snack to somebody. It must be one
Guys,
of our.
we're getting
Is it
hot.
one of our collectiboys?
No, it's way too small. You're nuts.
Dang. Oh, I didn't feel it.
You're nuts.
I didn't feel it.
You held that box and thought it was a
the collectibles are pretty light.
No, I'm telling you, it's paper. It's
But I
nothing.
heard it. It's
It's
not
this
paper.
big. It's nothing.
Is it a die?
I'm thinking
it's
of
not a die.
my little Sailor Venus doll.
Sailor Venus? Who's that?
oh, it's one of the Sailor Scouts.
Sailor Moon? No, it is not a Sailor Moon.
Was it in the office?
No,
You brought it from
Wow.
home.
I brought it from home.
That's
Oh,
gonna make it tricky.
Well, could be fucking anything then.
Yeah.
Is it a little?
Okay.
Sorry. Did you?
I was something
mean,
you grabbed from the office.
Is it a little Mr. Peanut action figure?
No, it is not.
Is it one of the emblems we had when we played Dungeons and Dragons?
No, it is not.
Is it a little California raisin action
a
figure?
tiny Wolverine.
No, it is not any of those things.
Okay, but it's a figurine.
Is it
Is it
branded IP?
Is it branded IP? Yeah.
Is it a figurine of Elle Woods from Legally Blonde?
That feels
No.
like
That'd be
a
cool.
clue.
It is it's branded
Is
IP.
it
Huckleberry Hound.
a small?
No.
It's a small ring, one ring from Lord of the Rings that you bought in a Sky Mall catalog for like $500.
No, but that would be really cool.
We all saw that.
Yeah.
Do you guys know J.J. Abrams and the Mystery Box? His TED
No.
Talk on this?
No.
No.
I'd love to if you
Do you
could
know
actually
about
give
the-
some background. Because
This is the second time you mentioned it, so
Yeah.
let's Chekhov's
Is it-
gun this and
dead
if
cat
you,
in the
yeah,
box?
if you say J.J. Abrams' Mystery Box in the first act.
Yeah, then you will.
So
talk
what
about
is
J.J.
it?
So J.J. Abrams, of course, is the co-creator of Lost, director, did the Star Wars and the Mission Impossible.
Is he in the box?
Created Felicity. He has this theory of the mystery box, and he begins it with this magic mystery box that he bought as a child in a magic store, and it was like anything could be in there. And to this day, he has never opened it.
Holy
and it's
shit.
his entire philosophy of storytelling is really based on that the promise of mystery is always so much more satisfying than finding out the answer to the mystery.
That's true.
Now, there are very valid critiques on this. My favorite show of all time, Lost, exemplifying this of like sometimes not knowing what's in the box or trying to divert people to another box can be frustrating, right? You need to know. But you think about, seeing, not seeing the monster is scarier than seeing the monster, and not, it's never really fully going to satisfy you. And I think it's also about this idea of limitless possibilities.
Also, it's why a lot of season 2s kind of stink.
Well, right now, when we started this episode, anything could have been in the box.
That's right.
Now, we know it's like a small little figurine, and already some people in the audience are going, well,
Yeah.
how exciting could that be?
Exactly.
We're
What if it's
limiting our possibilities.
It's a tiny little plastic boob.
It is not.
What is a little tiny plastic dick?
It is not.
Fuck. Because it's
that's really
hard to
interesting.
find something
okay.
that is that satisfying. So I actually, my version of a mystery box is Miles got me for my birthday, Lost season 5 on DVD, and it came in this like big decrepit cardboard box, and it has a whole orientation of the Dharma Initiative, which if you know Lost, it's like a fun little Easter egg. But in it, there's a sealed document that I have not opened, and I am certain that when I do one day open it, I will be disappointed.
Yeah.
But I'm planning on saving it for my kids.
Yeah. I mean, there's also VHS tapes of
Yeah, we have to watch that VHS.
Dharma training video. Who knows what's on there?
Yeah, that'll be fun.
So what do you, when you're making a movie, JJ, don't you eventually have to open the box?
Yeah, it's been a while since I watched the TED Talk. I don't know. I mean,
Wouldn't he maybe say it's in like the manner that you open it? Like
I think it's more about what the box does to your characters than it is about what the actual mystery is. Like if you have a monster, it doesn't really matter what the monster is, where it came from, or even what it looks like. It's more about what that monster does to your characters and the journey it creates. And answering that question may not ultimately be the most sastrifying thing.
But I think also like you doing the work.
I'm saying monster, but it could be anything.
What if the monster has like a pair of cut off jorts, strong bulge, tube top? I mean, that would really, I would want to see that monster, and that would do so much to my character, knowing what the monster is wearing.
That's a great point. Like
J.J.
a lot
Abrams,
of
I don't know, man.
bad movies probably seek to, answer the question at the end of the movie rather than focus on how the characters have changed and what is done to their relationship. Because like a lot of those like mystery movies where it's like, oh, what's this thing? It's like you find out at the end, it's kind of underwhelming, and then you realize that there hasn't been that much. You've just been hanging on, oh, what's gonna happen when this big countdown
I love like bad horror movies though, and I think that's a huge reason why is because the like setup of like there's a family, they're being terrorized, why is everything going weird, and then the ending is almost always like pretty unsatisfying.
It's weird that I'm only using monster examples, but old but relevant. Season 1 of Stranger Things, back in the zeitgeist, right? The first like 3/4 of that season is fucking incredible because you're like, whoa, there's like this thing talking with lights. What could it be? It could be anything. And then at the end, it's like, oh, it's just a fucking Demogorgon monster. All right,
Same thing with you are downplaying how cool that Demogorgon was to all of us. When I first saw him, like, wow, look at him, look at his face. Horrifying.
L screams.
I loved
explodes.
it.
They made this is awful that I even know this and I'm going to say this, but they made a Demogorgon fleshlight.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That makes sense to me.
Does it?
Yeah, because Demogorgon shoves his little weird dick down Will's throat in the first season, right? So there's a lot of phallic imagery already. He puts like a big worm down that kid's throat.
He shoves his little dick down Will's.
First of all, it's not little. It's a huge worm thing that he pulls out of Will's mouth. It's pretty graphic.
Yeah, that's horrible.
They do. I don't quite remember what season 2 was, but I think it was like they introduced some new characters, and there's a whole storyline about what's his face, the older guy, and it's like you kind of have to restart. You got to go like build up your suspense from scratch because you're not going to have the Demogorgon suspense anymore, no matter how cool the kind of payoff
Right, you have
was.
to make a new-
You got to start over.
And that's
Having a
why,
new
though,
monster.
part of the reason why Lost is so good. And I actually think, I mean, I love Lost so much. But one of the things that I felt like they did do well, and then I think more shows could take is like, you don't have to give people all the answers. Lost
Yeah, I
eventually
agree.
did answer most of the things. And like people always be like, it makes no sense. And I'd be like, well, actually, I know all the answers
Yeah,
because
right.
I've done the research. But I think part of it's like, you want to give people some, but then if they really have to work to piece together like what's going on, I
Yeah.
think that can feel very rewarding.
Way more satisfying.
And
It's-
good
yeah.
TV often, like every time you answer a question, it
Another
raises more questions.
Right, yeah.
One of my favorite
Classic,
TV shows
The
that
Hatch.
actually was also my least favorite when as a full thing was Heroes.
Oh,
Heroes season
boy.
1
So
is
great.
incredible.
Yeah.
It's like this big ticking clock, all these intersecting storylines, and everything comes together at the end. And then season 2 to however the fuck many they made, 4,
So
I
bad.
think.
Yeah, it's
So bad.
really bad.
Because
but-
it was all about the what's in the box, and then they opened the box, and it was a pretty good finale. But it's just like there's nowhere to. They're like
Peter Petrelli. That
Save
show's
the
not talked about
cheerleader,
enough,
save the
though.
world.
It ruled.
Yeah,
yeah.
that
The
was
cheerleader
so good
saved the
season
world.
1.
That's
Man.
one of the best
So good.
ad campaigns ever. They were playing that shit for months on TV. Save the cheerleader, save the world. And you're like, what does that even mean?
Hero
and then they
Nakamura,
showed us,
man.
and you're like, all right, I'm gonna.
And basically, part of the journey was Hero discovering his powers, and then they realized he's way too powerful. So the only way we can have any sort of a narrative is to like lock him in,
Yatta.
Tesseract for, fucking the whole season.
I'm gonna go home tonight and rewatch all of
It's
Heroes.
good.
I'm getting
Season
hyped up
1.
thinking about.
Pretty good.
horn rimmed glasses.
Oh,
HRG,
yeah.
baby.
Yeah.
Is it?
What's in the fucking box,
Is
Miles?
it a character
A tiny stormtrooper.
or no?
I don't know if I want to answer that.
I just need to ask because we've been saying what's in the box over and over again. It's not Gwyneth Paltrow's head, is
It's
it?
Gwyneth Paltrow's head.
Is it?
No, it's not. That'd be
That'd
very
be
funny.
so fucking fun and meta if you had a
Yeah.
tiny version of Gwyneth Paltrow's head.
Yeah, from 7.
So it's you won't admit that it's a character or not.
No, I mean, look. Here's what I'll say. It's not a.
That's tough.
Is it a toy you got at a fast food restaurant?
No.
Good.
Is it?
I actually don't know where
Does
I
it
got
have personal significance to you?
I mean, yeah.
I mean, now it does, but
I think it does, and what it represents is important to me.
Can I take it home
Huh.
when we're done?
If you really wanted it.
Do you put it on your finger and go wee wee wee?
No,
wee,
you don't put it on your
wee?
finger and go wee wee wee.
No.
I'd say. Actually, I do think I know where I got it.
Okay, where'd you get it?
I don't
Is it
know.
at a Piggly Wiggly?
Comic-Con 2017.
No, but it's something that I can see existing there.
Oh,
So it's a character.
Is it from Archer?
No, it's not from Archer.
maybe it's
Is it
background.
Animated?
It is, yeah.
Maybe-
Cartoonish.
It is
Baby-
animated, cartoonish.
Baby Yoda.
Is it a plate of lasagna, but tiny, plastic?
It is not a plate of
Is it
lasagna,
Garfield?
but tiny. It's not Garfield.
Is it Odie?
No, it's not.
Is
Odie.
it
It's
normal?
It's Odie.
Normal.
It's Odie. Man, Odie's not getting any love these days.
Odie.
Odie. It's not a smart dog.
Should we
Good T-shirt.
go
Odie's-
grab some grape leaves and keep this party
There's grape
going?
leaves?
Are the
They
dolmas
said
here?
lunch was here 25
didn't
minutes
get here.
ago.
So let's get
fuck
some
yeah, I
dolmas in
love
here and
grape
snack
leaves.
on a dolma.
Why don't
while
we open up the grape leaf and see what's inside?
Yeah, that's a good.
That's the
Well, I'll tell you what. You can get lunch when you guess what's in the box.
You fucking bitch.
Let's see, Miles. I'm going out to lunch, so I'm.
Oh, you're not eating
I'm
here?
just gonna have to leave.
Well, the grape leaves are for the boys, and if you're leaving, hard to call you one of the
That's
boys.
why I'm trying to get the grape leaves in here now
You'll get the grape leaves when you
as
get
a
it.
tasty
Yes, it's in the
app.
box. Yeah, it'll be your reward.
Are we
All
really
right.
going to reward this
I'm-
guy for
I'm-
ditching us?
Scumbag.
Let him go get the grape
outside.
leaves because if we get a
Made
grape
these
leaf out of
plans
it,
when we were starting at
we
9,
all
not
get
10.
one.
Huh?
Huh?
If we,
I'm bored with this game. What's in the box? Just tell me.
I'm not going to tell you what's in the box. This guy's a
Fine.
If you don't
scumbag
guess,
over here.
then
trying
you
to-
don't know.
Yeah, then you're not going to know. And
Am I
no
allowed
one's
to pick it
gonna
up
tell you.
again?
Yeah.
All right, fine. Hand it to me. Let me toss it around.
what if Ned looks at it?
No, because Ned'll say. You know what though? I'll say Keith can look at it.
Okay, I won't be. I
won't look at it.
No, he will.
Why is Keith going to look at it?
Keith's going to look at it, but he can't.
Okay.
But Keith can help answer.
Wait, can I at least jangle it around with my hands
you're not
first?
jangling nothing. All right, Keith's coming over. All right, so Keith. come
What if
over.
he peeks at it really quick and then back? No.
Don't take it out. He's looking at it. You see what it is, right? You know what it is.
I know exactly.
He knows exactly what that is. Keith knows exactly.
Is it a little thing of Play-Doh?
He's gonna get some Dolma back.
Is it a little
Ugh.
thing of Play-Doh?
It's
Thank
not Play-Doh.
goodness.
Is it a? Oh my God, I know. It's a Jake Paul action figure. Your fave.
No, but that would be very funny.
It's
Is there a Jake Paul action figure?
Of course there is.
Oh my God, we got to get some of those for the office.
It's not a toy.
Maybe we'll buy them
car.
second hand though.
We gotta?
We got. So now we're sucking on Doma. What's in the box? Zach, Ned.
I know what it is.
He knows what it is already.
Do you think I know?
You have to like start giving us hints or something.
We haven't given you hints.
So only thing I can tell you is you both know what it like. You know it.
You know exactly what it is.
Is it Legolas?
But that was a good
It's
guess.
a little Lego man.
It's not a little Lego man.
Is it Legolas? Lego Man? Legolas? Oh, Legolas. You think
I'm
they
trying
made
to
a-
think of what clues you gave me earlier.
I subtly said words.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you what. Why don't
Is it
Honestly,
is it
I
a
wish
keychain?
I owned that.
you do?
Mhm.
Keith wishes he owned it. Yeah,
I think it's fun.
it's something that probably meant more to me as a child than it does now.
Mhm.
But I
Hold
still
You
encounter-
had
Ball
this
Z.
as a child?
Hmm?
You owned this toy as a child?
no, but what it represents
Mhm.
probably meant more to me as a child.
What it is.
What it is, and what it does.
Mm. What
But it does. Is it a Pez dispenser?
No,
That's crazy.
that's crazy.
Pogs.
Say that.
Pogs?
No.
No.
Can I finger the box?
Can I say? I think that what not
Is it
finger the
okay?
box.
Is it one of those little launchers that you put your toy Matchbox car into and then you go vroom?
No. Maybe I'll say what it does. What it does.
I don't know. That's gonna
That's
give
maybe
it
gonna
away.
be too much.
Oh my God.
You
I don't
know
know if
what
this
it's-
episode is enjoyable or uniquely infuriating.
I
Maybe
think
a little
this
bit of both.
episode
You know
is
what it's-
the worst episode we've
You know what it's
ever
like?
done.
You think so?
This is like we're just guessing
Well,
random
Ned,
It's a
don't
things.
mystery
tell,
box.
don't
And
tell
you're
people
basically
that.
saying yes or no.
Don't tell people.
But then
it's
every so
bad.
often
They
we go
don't-
on a tangent
We go on a
about TV
tangent.
shows you guys like, and I
Well,
haven't
that's
seen.
the part that I enjoy.
See,
that's
I haven't
fun.
seen those, so I hate that part.
Right. So Keith doesn't
I
like
haven't
that
watched
part.
any of those shows.
Look,
I
Keith,
And
enjoy
all
all-
I hear is this show is so great, but the ending was bad. I'm like, okay, that doesn't make me want to watch it.
what's
at
a
all.
show that you like that we haven't seen?
I'm going to tell you guys on the record, I've enjoyed
question.
every part of this because your company is a blessing.
That's right.
Beautiful.
Mm-hmm. And we'd like to thank a sponsor here.
I don't know what shows I've seen that you haven't because I feel like I watch the least TV.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I'll give you
back.
while
Yeah.
while you guys are sort of pondering about what's in the box, I'm gonna give you.
I know what it is.
What is
Yes.
it? Do you know what it is?
Here it is.
It's-
3, 2, 1.
It's the little Mucinex man that TJ Miller did the voice of in commercials where he's like, hey, let's go, I'm walking in.
And so you think that meant a lot to me as a kid? You think? And by the way, that's actually good because I said it meant a lot. What it does meant a lot to me as a kid. So which is, I guess, curing my mucus.
Keith, you want the last Dolma?
Nah, one Dolma was plenty for me.
I think I'm going on number 7.
That's a lot of Dolma.
Oh, I'm gonna interrupt this with a shower thought from Reddit.
Let's narrow this down.
What it does?
Is it?
It's a character that
Is it-
meant something more to him as a child, and it does something.
Is it a '90s character?
Nearly everyone values a human life over the life of a fish, but few people value a single human life over the life of every fish, meaning everyone has a certain number of fish that they would prefer to be alive over Steve from work.
Wow, interesting. Well, I think that's because of the ramifications it would have on the ecosystem.
Right. But like, I guess like, would I rather 1,000 fish be alive than you get executed publicly?
Publicly.
Public.
I mean,
a
that's
nice way
hard
to go.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that 1,000 fish are not worth a human life.
I think.
I think it's.
What about
yeah.
a million fish?
I mean, I've probably eaten 1,000
What's
fish.
the
over my
thing is
lifetime.
with a million fish, you might start to go like, oh well,
the ramifications.
now the
That could hurt
tides
some
are
more
different.
people.
Now a whole swath of people will starve.
Yeah.
So sorry,
That's true.
Steve.
And now it's a trolley problem.
No, that's a trolley problem.
It is a trolley problem, but I think until it starts affecting humanity,
Population. Yeah.
Right.
you're not gonna ever choose the fish
Yeah.
unless you really like sushi.
What if they're
I do.
really expensive fish
Am I able to put the fish on ice and eat them
later?
Oh
Oh yeah. Can the fish also become food?
That's a good question.
Fish are friend, not food. Is a little Wally.
It's not a little Wally.
Okay, so you asked if it was a character from the 90s.
Is it Disney owned IP?
It's not a character from the 90s, but it was in things
Yeah.
in the 90s.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was
And
relevant.
I agree with Miles. It's not really a character.
yeah.
Okay.
So
Is
it's
it
a Pokeball.
No, but
No,
that's
but-
not a terrible line of thinking to
Yeah.
get you in the right arena.
I was thinking about like the Flintstones mobile or the Jetsons little spaceship, but like one that like spins around,
Yeah.
kind of like a dreidel.
It's not a vehicle. Is it okay to say that?
Yeah, I think that's fair to say.
Its first appearance was not in the 90s.
Is it that
Though
talking?
it is definitely in many things in the 90s.
Many things.
Many things.
Oh,
and,
so-
and in the 80s?
And in the aughts and in the 80s and in the...
Is it a transformer?
No.
no.
But it would be
what about-
relevant. Almost, I would wager to say that most people know what it is.
Yeah. And while...
Is it a flux
let me actually
capacitor?
answer Zach's question.
Yeah.
Because Miles, is it a transformer?
It's not
It's not the IP of the Transformers, but is it a transformer?
Yeah.
Okay, well, it's too big. It's too small to be one of those Power Rangers that flip their heads. But
Right.
those were dope.
Right.
Is it a Rock'em Sock'em robot?
No, it's not a robot at all.
Not a robot.
But is
Is
it
it
a
It's something that transforms
transformer?
from one thing
yeah.
into another.
Is it a human?
No,
Is it
it's not a
human?
human. Not a human.
Not a human.
Like you're on the right
Is
path,
it
but
animal?
wrong.
Yeah.
It is an animal.
No, it's not an animal. Well, no, it's not an animal.
it's not
Obviously,
an
it's
animal.
plastic. It's a figurine, but is the character
No.
an animal?
No.
And a worm
Not
and
even
a
an
rabbit
invertebrate?
were not wrong.
No, but no.
By the way, I think at the beginning of this episode, you should tell people what it is if they want to know.
Yeah, maybe the
Oh,
listeners
that's
should
fun.
know.
Give them a choice.
That's actually a good
to have the
yeah.
dramatic
if you'd like to
irony.
Skip ahead.
Yeah, it is
yeah.
more fun knowing what it is for me.
Yeah. And
'Cause
for me
it's
too.
fun.
So I may tell I'll tell
Okay,
the
it's
audience.
not a transformer, but it transforms. It's not from the 90s, it's from before the 90s, but it continued to exist in the 90s.
Yeah.
A Pokeball is not what it is, but it's closer. Therefore, I'm thinking it's an item from a popular IP, perhaps 60s, 70s, or 80s.
Yeah. Let's go.
And something that continued, I'm thinking...
That's not.
Is it a monkey?
No, we were just
No,
we were
no,
excited.
We
We were
let the
excited.
dogs
Yeah, that's
out?
our excited noise.
It's an
So we wanna-
egg from land before time.
We want to think of iconic...
Yeah, things.
Is it
I thought
a
flux
Ghostbusters
capacitor-
trap?
No.
Fuck!
No.
Fuck!
from the 80s? Was it
It's-
around in the 70s?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
But I think 80s.
So something created in the 80s that was also popular in the 90s and 2000s
still
and today.
popular today.
It's still popular today.
Yeah, probably. You know,
Is it
amongst the most popular.
from a movie?
Yeah.
And
It is also from.
It
a
is
movie.
also from
It's
a movie.
also from a movie.
Is it primarily from a movie?
No.
No.
Oh, is it primarily something related to music and bands?
No.
Is it primarily something related to a book?
No.
It's
Guys,
definitely a
think
TV
about what
show.
a Pokeball.
Oh, a TV show.
How much
Yeah.
you know about a Pokeball?
It can
From cartoons.
capture and
Or-
is it a
or-
Dragon Ball?
Card game? Is
Or-
it
Is it a
video game? Is it? Is it?
Is it a little tiny Pac-Man?
Okay, okay. I have a couple thoughts. I don't think it's a Game Boy cartridge. I am wondering if it's something that connects to a Game Boy, like Pokemon Pinball, or those little lights that attach to your Game Boy.
You did ask if it was a figurine. And
I
said-
did.
I said yes.
Is it an amiibo? That wasn't existed.
No.
Well,
Is it,
no, but
No, but
is it Mario?
Is it a
there
tiny
probably
Mario?
Is, they're probably okay. So you're in the right universe.
Is it a tiny Luigi?
It's a Koopa shell.
no.
It's a
a
Mario
tiny
box.
Bowser.
No.
It's a tiny Princess Peach.
No.
It's a toad? No, but it's an object from Mario. It's a hammer.
No.
It's a star.
no,
I'm gonna be
but
so fucking mad if you get. It's a one-up
It's a
mushroom.
one-up mushroom.
It's not a one-up mushroom.
It's just a regular mushroom. Yeah. Wow.
It's one-up is green. It's a super mushroom.
it's a mushroom that makes you bigger and harder.
It transforms you. It is a
You're right.
It's a
I was-
regular
I was picturing that,
mushroom.
but I said
Yes,
one-up.
I
It's
know.
a mushroom.
It's a red mushroom from Mario, and you take it and you go. Rup, rup, rup. Fuck! I hated that.
That was so great.
Wow.
And it's can I
it's
hold it?
nearly
Yeah, absolutely.
spherical.
I think I
actually
got
love
it,
it.
at a little like game, like a little
love
hobby
it.
store or
so
something.
cute.
It's very cute and small. But anyway, that was what's in the box. Yeah.
Arguably, Toad was
Toad
kind
is
of the
close.
correct answer.
And I was just gonna say also, it's like
Isn't
not really
this
an animal,
Toad?
but it does have
No.
eyes. No.
No, it's
No.
just a mushroom.
Yeah.
The mushrooms always had eyes?
Yeah.
Huh.
It's a weird thing. You should watch some MatPat videos.
So I got it.
Yeah. MatPat videos have a great, like lots of videos that explore Mario and why like the mushrooms are important and their relation to mushroom and the toad people.
That's right.
That maybe they are mushrooms.
Wow.
What is the Doma slime? Because there's like lettuce
I think
on the
there's-
bottom of the Doma just
Probably
drenched in this
olive
goo.
oil. Olive oil and acid.
Olive oil,
yeah,
like pickle
lemon.
juice.
Yeah.
It's olive oil and lemon.
That coagulates somehow?
Coagulates?
I think just
It's thick.
oil when it gets cold is
I mean, maybe
thick.
it's
Oh, yeah.
maybe
Oil when
it's
it gets
grapeseed
cold.
oil.
Yeah, put some oil in the fridge and check out
See what
happens.
happens.
It's fucking weird.
Fucking see what happens.
If I had to make a
see
grape
what
leaf
happens.
without a recipe, I would have no idea.
Well, boys, you guessed what was in the box, and I am very proud of you for that.
I'm proud.
What's in your pocket?
No, what's in my ass?
Okay.
No, I figured we'd round out the day with some good old-fashioned fun.
Well, once it turned into 21 questions, I was more on board.
Yeah.
We would have never gotten there.
Once you
without
got
that.
the- well,
the
when you
grape
gave
leaves really
Pokeball,
helped me out.
I was
Yeah, I think
like,
the
you're
grape
gonna
leaves
get it.
uplifted your mood a little.
Yeah.
I could see you were getting cranky.
He needed some
Well, it
food
was
for
just
thought.
a bunch of random guesses with no
Yeah.
stories or really just.
Well, but you were-
it was
yeah.
just yes or no.
Yeah, we needed warmer.
You need warmer.
Cold.
When you got Pokeball, I was like,
Yeah,
they're gonna
you're in
get
the
it.
right
They're
zone.
gonna get it.
But people write us in all the time, and I think you guys deserve a little reward, and that's a write-in because you guys are geniuses, and everyone else is a loser that needs your help.
Oh,
Thanks for listening,
advice.
losers.
Advice that people write in for at advice.goformiles@gmail.com.
Not to be confused with advice that'll go for miles, which is a different
A different
segment.
segment, but this is just the email address associated with the segment that people write in with.
That is not advice that'll go for miles.
That's not advice that'll go for Miles. Dear Try Guys and Miles, I have a conundrum that I need help on. I'm a male, and my best friend, let's call him Dave, is also. Me and Dave have been friends for a long time, and in high school, Dave jokingly made a bet that he was going to hook up with my mom. Now we are almost 30, and my mom is in her early 50s, single and dating.
oh my God.
It started as a joke, but I'm pretty worried that Dave will hook up with my mom.
Wow.
Wait, so that means that Dave's mom was 20 when she gave birth.
Yeah,
Okay.
I suppose so. Yeah. I asked Dave if, or he, yeah, it says early 50s,
So
right?
20 something. Okay.
Okay. I asked Dave if he was kidding, and he looked me dead in the eyes and said he was going to bang my mom. My mom is a
What an
wonderful
asshole.
woman, and she's free to do as she likes. But I'm a little worried that it'll be weird if she hooks up with Dave. Now, every time she says hello to Dave, he acts extra charming and gets the door for her. He even buys her books and candles and stuff just to get into her good graces. What the fuck is going on? How do I deal with this?
Well,
Now, as someone who's slept with many of my friends' mothers, I
Oh,
do
really?
feel equipped to answer this.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Dave's an asshole the way he's toying with you, but
Yeah.
also, you know, your mom's an adult. She can do whatever she wants.
That's
and
right.
also, a 30-year-old is definitely an adult, so it's not like a weird, like,
I guess I
high
need
schooler
to
thing
know
anymore.
if, like, he always was attracted to the mom, and it's like a genuine love.
If he loves,
Well, I don't think it's
if he
a
loves your
genuine
mom.
love.
I'm going to go ahead and say that, you know what? Single women in their 50s deserve to have non-love based sex.
That's true too, but I want to know if he's in love.
Let's say it again for the people in the back.
Women in their 50s deserve to get their dick on if that's what they want.
Yeah.
So Dave's about to dick his mom down, huh?
Well, no, the mom's about to dick down Dave.
There you go.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think that, you know what? Papa don't preach, and if mom wants to
She's in double
Papa
deep.
don't preach.
and if mom wants to party
Yeah.
like it's 1999,
She's gonna.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I don't think that I would sleep with a friend's mom, but I also dated one of my friend's sisters, so
Was that fine?
he was fine with it.
Mm-hmm.
This guy's clearly not fine with it.
But it's also his mom instead of like,
Yeah.
you know, that's interesting. It's like a
Why
little
is that? Why is it that different, Miles?
different. I guess it's your
There's
mom.
an age difference.
Yeah, and I guess just the relationship you have with the mom is probably different than when you have a sister.
I think it's also because like he probably
It's
knew the
pretty
mom since he
immature.
was a child.
yeah, exactly.
The friend. So
Right.
like that's a little odd.
And they joked about it in high school. To me, the books.
That's why I said, maybe he's in love.
Well, the books and candles would, I think,
It's romantic.
that's romantic.
But is he just
Fucking with-
playing a game? And also, is he
Also,
never intend on
he's
fucking your mom?
definitely
He's just
playing
being
games.
goofy.
You just think it's funny.
Listener, I need you to, clarify, and I wish you had said so in your email. Is your mom hot? Or is this
that's
like
a
a
good question.
joke?
Yeah.
Because there's a difference between.
Why would it be a joke?
Obviously,
if she's not hot?
I think she's hot.
it said she's dating in her
Single
50s.
and dating. She's an independent woman, single
Yeah.
and dating.
What's this person's email address?
I mean,
Can we deduce who they are?
we don't have to
and their mom on
make a
Facebook?
judgment about their attractiveness, but they're definitely like, DTF,
You think?
which means it's not a joke,
Yeah.
right?
I think you should not only embrace it. I think you should
Encourage it.
help it.
Really.
Yeah. If you love your mom,
Let Dave bang your mom.
I mean,
Dave
yeah, that's
Bang.
a great point. Like, is Dave good enough for her? Like, maybe that's where the real,
Well, I guess if-
uncomfortableness comes from.
Zach,
Like-
if Ned was, for some reason like a single guy,
Yeah.
and Ned was trying to date your mom,
right.
Yeah,
Right.
what's the reaction?
Yeah, no, I would be like, hey Ned, here's her favorite type of food.
Yeah.
Here's
I mean, I'm a catch. I'm a catch.
Here's the music that she likes to listen to.
Yeah.
Treat her nice, don't break her heart.
Really? Yeah.
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 But I thought you said that women deserve to have unromantic sex.
Right. It could be a romantic. Just
Still
Still
don't
don't want to
break her heart.
break
Just
don't
someone's
break her
heart.
heart.
Yeah.
Well, I know,
It's like,
but like
maybe you be a little
she
direct
shouldn't
about
have
the
her
fact
heart
that
in it if
well,
she's
but no.
dicking love.
That's on both ends. It depends the energy that you're giving out. This guy's holding doors. That's heartbreaking territory.
That's true.
It's heartbreaking to
Buying candles.
can't
Yeah.
control your feelings.
If I give you a candle, that's a declaration of love, I think.
Yeah.
No one's giving a sexless
Does he
candle.
kiss his mother's hand? Like when he says hello. Oh, hi. So good to meet you, Sharon.
like a
Is that allowed
like
still? Have you ever kissed a hand like that?
Not outside of a
I
joke.
believe it's
Yeah, that's usually a joke, yeah.
probably a little creepy if it happened like legitimately,
At a business
I
meeting?
guess Zach's hand was.
right?
You're meeting with a brand, some sort of brand rep? You kissed their hand.
My mom was staying over for like just 2 nights, and she left really early in the morning, and she came to say goodbye to me. And sometimes Maggie will like kiss me goodbye because when she leaves earlier. So like someone like shook me awake, and I just like close eyes, go like, and then I open my eyes, I see about it.
That's super funny. I remember in like elementary school, there was this kid. I don't want to name him, but
Josie.
he kissed his mom on the lips, and that kid never lived it down. Like I remember still.
I know people who still kiss their parents on the lips.
That's not for me.
It's a little bit weird for me, but you
Yeah.
know what? If that's your family's thing,
There's an
Here's the
SNL
thing.
sketch I feel like about that.
I think it's so weird, but I know for a fact I'm gonna be a baby kisser. I'm gonna smooch I'm gonna be kissing my baby's chubby cheeks. I'm gonna be all over
cheeks.
that.
I don't know. There's
I'm
just
gonna be smacking the lips.
Yeah, there's something.
But
really,
at what age does it become inappropriate for you to smack your child's lips
I
with
don't
your
know.
lips?
Yeah, this is interesting.
School.
I just feel like I'm a very affectionate
4.
person. I love giving my dog kisses. I love little kisses. I feel like I'm just gonna be a kisser.
Yeah, and this kid grew
My
up.
kid's gonna have to beg me to stop.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut that out. I think.
Tom Brady kisses his kid, and
And he got some flack for that.
but he's a 6-time Super Bowl champion. What have you done with your life?
I mean, I'm a Webby
He's
Award-winning
7,
podcast.
right?
that's
Maybe if
true.
you tried kissing your children more, Miles,
Yeah.
instead of pretending they don't even exist.
That's right. I have 19 children.
And Miles,
People don't know this.
Yeah, Miles doesn't. Yeah, because you are a scumbag.
I'm a scumbag dad.
Scumbag dad.
Scumbag dad. How's that for a cartoon?
Sounds like a movie.
Ah, it's my new sitcom I'm working on.
Scum dad.
Here's what I will say too. If this were different and someone was saying, I want to fuck my friend's dad, I'd be like, oh, that's a little weird.
Why is that?
If it's a male, older male, younger female.
I think
type
because
thing.
of the prominence of older men creeping on younger ladies.
But if it's the
Yeah.
younger lady looking for the older man,
So young being
I don't
30 and 50, I
Yeah.
think that those two people.
I'm
I think
just-
that's okay.
This is just my opinion.
I think it's okay both ways. I think
that's fine.
if you know, get fucking fly your ship straight into wherever you want.
think
baby.
But if it's like, say it was a someone who's writing like, hey, it's this weird thing's happening where my dad, who's recently single,
Oh,
looking to
it'd be totally
mingle,
different, yeah.
is like, doing all these nice things for my friend Sharon.
Yeah, that'd be weird.
And I pretty sure my dad wants to fuck my best friend.
But that's totally different. That's
that
the
would be-
parent wanting to fuck the
that's
child,
what I'm
not
saying.
the child.
That
wanting to
would
fuck
be
the parent.
kind of
that would
strange,
be
right?
that would be a little more
A little
unnerving.
uncomfortable.
And by
I
child, we
agree.
mean 30. But I do,
Yeah.
I do think that there was like my general rule of thumb for
But
that
he's
stuff.
known her since she was a child.
Yeah.
If it were flipping the scenario. So that is weird.
My rule for that stuff is like, if it's weird, it's weird. And if
It's weird,
not,
it's
not.
weird.
Like I think age gap stuff is generally like my vibe is like if it's weird, then it's weird, and if it's not weird, then it's not weird.
I think you also bring up a great point. The fact that this mom has known them since they were kids. Dave can't fuck your mom.
That's what I'm thinking. That's what I think is the main thing. And it doesn't seem like she wants to.
Yeah, she's just accepting.
Nothing
candles.
in this message says the mom is reciprocating.
But like, what about? So the mom knew him when he was 14, and then he like moved to Europe, and then came back all hot. And they're like, "Wow, Dave, you're actually an adult now." And he's like, "I know."
We probably aren't smart
Buongiorno.
enough to
I've grown up,
really
Sharon.
dive into the nuances of this.
What if
grown
you
up,
go,
Sharon.
Dave, my mom got drunk and she was kind of talking about you. I think you have a shot. And then Dave makes a move and it's totally embarrassing. And he never lives it down.
Yeah.
Let's write that
Yeah, you know
down.
what? I think this friend needs to make Dave put his money where his mouth is. I think your
Yeah.
friend should buy them a vacation together.
Yep.
Oh, that's humiliating.
Yep.
Yeah. That would
Like,
be really
I got
bad.
you a nice restaurant and a hotel room in the downtown, and I've just set up a romantic date for you.
Well, that is definitely going down.
Yeah, it's
I don't
gonna-
think
it's
it
gonna
will.
Big time.
I think he's gonna back out. I think he's not serious.
He's a chicken.
I think he's just doing it to make
just
his
doing
friend
it.
uncomfortable.
Or
Yeah.
he invites them both to dinner.
Got called
and then
bluff.
doesn't go.
Right.
Says, I'm gonna excuse myself. Bye.
He just texts them on the way and be like, got stuck at work.
Goes to the bathroom and flies out the kitchen door.
Also, I have a spare room that I rented at the downtown hotel. If you could use it, I don't want the money to go to waste.
Spare room makes it sound a little seedy.
Should we make Try Guys date each other's moms?
Oh, that'd actually be pretty cute.
And
Would it?
I don't know. Like a nice romantic date.
Yeah, if they're just like miniature golf dates and stuff. Yeah,
Try guys date each other's moms. Serious?
or mother's
that's intense.
That's really funny.
It's weird.
It's very weird. Yeah.
If it's weird, it's weird.
and that is
That one's
definitely
weird.
gonna be weird.
Pretty good Mother's Day integration, though.
Yeah.
Maybe we could get a brand on board.
It's true.
sponsored by Seneco Gas.
Adult friend fun.
BP.
Yeah, let's pitch that.
Try guys date each other's moms is brought to you by BP Oil. Anyway,
Fossil fuels and BP's global
Well,
processing
we gave
system.
some great advice
A
to
marriage made in heaven.
Dave's friend, and now it's time for you to get great advice from our friend Miles. Miles Bonsignore.
So much better than the segue I was going to do.
What were you gonna do?
Well, if you have a box,
All right.
you might need to find out what's inside of it.
that's
Because then I
accurate.
realized
gotta
that
go.
that sounds like...
Phil, tell me what the advice is later.
Okay, I'll let
See
you know.
this scumbag?
He's out of here. He's having lunch.
Eats our grape leaves and runs. This is why you never feed him grape leaves.
He got a taste.
He's just going to break your heart. He's going to break your mom's heart too.
It's advice that'll go for miles. It's advice.
It's advice that'll go
I also have a lunch to get to.
It's
right there.
It's advice that'll go
I'll make it brief.
Miles. Everyone get ready. Miles Nation.
Miles Nation.
Miles Nation. Go.
You sound younger in this recording.
I am.
Advice that'll go 4 miles.
Hey guys.
Hey.
How's it going, Miles Nation?
Good.
I got a little piece of advice for you here.
Wait.
Fuck.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and say my advice for this week is to get your step count up.
Yeah, what are you at?
Yeah, what are you at?
It depends.
Pull up your phone right
Let
now.
me see my phone. Yeah.
Mine recently is bad, but last week it was really good.
Pull up your phone, bro.
What was
Health. And my advice is to, have you ever wanted to? Okay, here we go. Get a big ass leg.
it? Leg.
I'm going to be asking you how you'd like to mount So why don't you focus on your step count?
My strep count? How many times
Step
have I had-
counts are the key to a healthy lifestyle. If you want to walk, that's good. If you don't, that is fine. Keith has zeroed out on his step count. Mine today is bad because I haven't done anything. Mine recently is fine. When we were in New York, it was like 17,000 steps a day.
Yeah, you want to know when I went to New York?
Yeah, it was unreal. It was like a crazy amount.
Just huge spikes.
I'd like to get to 5,000 a day. It hasn't been like that recently. It's been pretty dull. But I just think that 5,000 a day is going to really treat you nice. Actually, recently it's been fine. It's been
5,000 is still too little.
I have an average of 5,000 a day, and that's
5,000
half
is
as many
too
as your
little.
average
What are you
should be.
talking about?
You want to hit 10.
It's supposed to be
even though that's
10K a
made
day.
up.
When,
Even
how
though
often?
apparently
How
it's-
often are you getting 10?
You got to make an effort to do it.
That's a lot of walking.
I know.
Yeah.
I don't even walk my dog anymore. I just throw him on the treadmill.
Do you have a dog treadmill?
No, I have a treadmill.
He gets on the treadmill.
We taught him how to use treadmill
Holy fuck!
because it
dude.
gets too hot in the valley.
That's brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His dog trainer did it when we were like, "That's so smart."
That's really good.
But
Yeah,
my
I
mom,
didn't-
I told you my mom came to visit, and
Yeah.
people are gonna be like, "Why the fuck are you torturing your dog?" He loves it. I swear.
oh no, dogs love. Oh fucking.
And I'm
of
just
course they
lazy
love
as
it.
fuck because I'm just like I don't want.
Because then they can also really like run, like It's
Yeah.
great.
He. So my mom came, and I don't want to out like where I live, but
Yeah.
she went to.
In the Hollywood Hills, like picture Leonardo DiCaprio's house. Zach
Yeah,
lives
it's
next to
one of
that.
those like really fancy ones. You know the
pillars.
house that
Pillars.
Iron Man has?
Yeah.
It's got that vibe.
Well, I mean that one's like a little tame, but
Yeah.
like it,
Yeah.
I live next to The Weeknd.
Yeah, the weekend comes over for brunch and stuff.
Yeah.
And the Hadids have
Yeah.
this pesky
Yeah.
orange tree that's hanging over my
Yeah.
fence, and it's
You
really
guys share a dog sitter, right? You and the Hadids.
Yeah, yeah. Anyway, my mom like she walked, and I was like, "That's not. What are you talking about? You walked there," and she
Wait, she walked where?
walked like a mile and a half
She walks somewhere near Zach.
to the center
yeah.
of commerce.
That's great.
But I was like, "That's not. You don't do that."
Not in LA.
And I'm like, "You have to walk through that area," and she's like, "It was fine. It was lovely. The weather was delicious." And I'm
Yeah.
like, first of all, don't call weather delicious. That's gross.
That's adorable. Your mom sounds
very
adorable.
cute.
Second
Thank
of
you.
all, like it just never even occurred to me that I could walk there. Whereas if it were New York,
you would.
of course
You'd
I
have
would.
to walk there.
Yeah.
And it just like
Yeah, LA life is defined by getting in your car to go 2 blocks to a 7-Eleven to get a Red Bull to have the energy to go out.
to
No,
go
I
on
know.
my treadmill.
I did try to walk recently. It's because the walk is not as nice here as it is in New York.
No, and I always say like, "Oh, the restaurant's so close. I could walk there." I don't,
You should.
but I could.
I try. Becky and I try to go on neighborhood walks in the evening. We don't always do it, but so when we do it,
It's really nice.
We see a lot of other people walking, and it's a really friendly vibe.
Yeah, I like that.
And I
It's
wish
a nice thing.
It's just so hard. At the end of the day, you're having dinner, and then before you know it, it's 8:00, and you're like, "Well, I better start watching Stranger Things now, or else it's going to be spoiled."
Oh, yeah. People are hosting
People are already
spoilers.
fucking spoiling. I'm like, "Come on, guys! It's been a day."
I know. Probably when this
I
comes out, it'll be
can't-
spoiled.
We'll talk after the pod.
Yeah.
About Strangey.
I just can't believe how bad of an actor Millie Bobby Brown is.
She's gotten a lot worse.
Well, it's hard to. I mean, don't get me wrong, she's bad, but she's also playing a baby.
But like
She's
also,
she's like basically Goo
She
Goo
playing.
Gaga-ing.
Yeah,
It's
he has
like
no idea how to be a person.
Yeah.
but
so.
also that was a choice, and they opened the season with a very long voiceover from her.
Yeah, that was
And
very
it's
weird.
Bad.
It's like the wrong genre.
Yeah, it's
like
yeah.
her voiceover is just the wrong genre.
But then like
She should not be in the class with the other kids.
No.
She is nowhere near an 8th grade reading level. She was
It's
fucking
true.
in a
It's
training
true.
facility.
Yeah.
and she's also like doing like a little like diorama that I did in 3rd grade. And it's
was-
like, honestly, maybe we should bully her.
I'm glad she got bullied.
Maybe-
I disagree. The bullies are so over the top. It's unbelievable. Like no one could believe those bullies.
No,
it's
they're
so
crazy.
cartoonish.
It's like, come on, guys, make them at least somewhat like because previously they had like bullies that were like kind of mean, but like at least that like why they're mean, right? You see like okay, they have a horrible life, but they justify it. These people are just
evil,
hilariously bad '80s villains
Yeah.
that are just like so mean.
That's pretty funny.
She fell on her face.
Yeah. You saw the scene where it fucking looks like somebody shit all over her. It's crazy. But anyway, that's all. Get your step count up. Walk. Walk with a friend, actually. Because when I walk with Sarah, similarly, like you're saying, it's way more fun.
It's way better.
Way more fun.
Or get a little podcast, perhaps us.
Perhaps us.
Perhaps this.
I've been making a point to whenever I do my therapy sessions, I do it as a walk.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
But then sometimes I get fucking sweaty.
It's hot, yeah.
This has been a really fun episode. And I'm so glad we found out that there was a little mushroom in the box.
Do 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 do. Keith, hit us with the official TryPod theme song.
Hey, this was a tripod. 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 It was a tripod, and we talked about what was in the box. It was a mushroom. It's a tripod.
Until next time.
Keep your butt.